Hello everyone, I'm Opaque, Flake, and welcome back to the year of Final Fantasy with Final Fantasy 3. So Refia is chasing off Daddy, and Daddy's like, come on, let's get back to work, I suppose. Alright, PSP feature, Magnet. I think this was also a feature for the DS, but the DS was a little bit more necessary for equipment. But Magnet is pretty much mail from past NPCs. As you can see here, this kind of reminds me of Crystal Chronicles when you would get a letter back from your parents or, well, anyone from the caravans, their parents. And some other NPCs too on a random note. It's pretty cool. I mean, I'll check them out for the most part. Once I get, well, I'll tell you when it happens, but I'll be very, very close to the breaking point where this whole game becomes blind for me. Hopefully she's not the town harlot. Well, then again, if she was, that'd be great for everyone else, I suppose. They've been a ghost for so long. Their boners have been ghostified, I guess? I don't know. So let's check out this equipment it has for us. Also, the NPCs that run the store, they say something different.
Which is swell, I suppose.
They sell mithril equipment. Holy shit, they sell mithril equipment? That must mean adamant is going to be probably an equipment now. Usually mithril is like I said, late, early game. And apparently that's Refia's father. I gotta say though, I mean, for one thing, don't buy anything here. I would recommend not to, because the next town is like really fucking close, like 4 battles at most close. So yeah. I'm gonna take this fire here. You know what? Let me grab fuck it, I'll take 2. I'm gonna need that fire spell. Honestly, I don't know, but I assume the enemies were weak to Blizzard earlier. I assume they're gonna be weak against fire now. Okay, I think I'm in the good. Just a little bit more to explore, as in talking to these NPCs that I have made mandatory myself. So this guy tells you about the Mithril Mine's hidden passage that I fucked up in the very beginning. It's after you save them that it becomes accessible, because the NPC tells you about it. And unlike me, I should have waited. Oh well. I don't think you were dead, but the game didn't really convey that they were like floating embodied spirits or something. Speaking of which, I need to go buy Poisona. Maybe not need, but I think it would be very useful. You alright? So if you're wondering why I didn't talk to Sid, it's because Sid triggers a cutscene of sorts. But did you ask? Yeah, I wanted to talk to them before I talked to Sid, because yeah, I come here after you talk to Sid to progress the game. can't tell the dude's wearing shades, or it's supposed to be a specific casted shadow on him from his hat. Cause wearing shades and goggles is kind of counterintuitive. But I mean, maybe I gotta deal with it. That was a pathetic sound effect for installing something. Honestly, it sounded like someone just dropped their wrench and they went with like, yeah, you know, that's a good sound effect, yeah. Just go with that, just go with that. Can't really compare this to the NES version because I've never really played that far. I stopped right after defeating the Djinn. I don't know, it was stupid, like, oh, I'm an orphan. You're an orphan? Well, I'm an orphan. I'm an orphan too. Hey, I'm an orphan. Orphans! And the Chris is like, if I send the orphans to do this shit and they die, no one will blame me because they're orphans. No one's gonna grieve over them. Alright, inside the Myth of Mites, I am now gonna do the job advancements. I was gonna do this beforehand, but it's like, I think you guys would want to see the animation. If you had a DS, it would just show on the top screen and this whole menu would be on the bottom screen. Which is actually kind of fun to look at if you just want to play with your clothes and how they look and all that fun shit. So this is the party I'm gonna go with. And I don't know if you've noticed the theme going on around here, but if you have, good for you. If you haven't, I'll tell you as soon as I change Ingus's job. Alright, aside the freelancer one up there, replace it with warrior. These 6 classes are the original 6 classes from Final Fantasy 1, which is actually pretty cool. In the original NES version, thief is not an option. You get that in the next crystal, I assume, like in Final Fantasy 5. I guess it's a spoiler if anything, but whatever. Yeah, so in the original you start out with black, monk, warrior, white mage, and red mage. I keep on trying to want to say fighter, but that's not the case there. So I'll give him the white slayer, long sword, and I don't know why, but black mages can use bows, so what's the point of fucking using a staff? Although I assume you can use like status effects or whatever later on in the game. Like, not status effects, but you can cast magic using, well, the weapons. You know, I should be giving her the defense, but whatever. Next time I'm gonna buy stuff. I have the money. I need to spend it. But yeah, the other reason I chose this party is because, well, 2 of them are classes I didn't pick in the original, whereas the other 2 are, I feel, would be a good balance to dictate how I'm gonna go about this. So now Sid's in our party. We can speak to him. I will do so once I enter the next room because this chamber, the one we're in right now, is the one that spawns the strongest monsters, which are the undead from the Jinn Cave. Whereas this room is the one that spawns the weak monsters. So once I get to the item of the items, I'm getting no random battles. Wow, alright. Maybe they think I'm a pimp or something because I'm taking Sid around and I have, I don't know. I'm gonna stop right there. Oh sweet, Sid. I don't know what Sid casts in the DS version, but he counts as a magic. Pretty sure it's not arrow, but like blizzard, thunder, or fire, one of those. But he also uses a hammer. So this is one of the reasons why I wanted to go in here before going to the Jinn Cave, the Mytho Swords. You just run away and you get them and you're good. Eh, well. Sucks to say. You can't. I learned the hard way. But yeah, you get the Mytho Swords here. You didn't have to buy any of them. You get Mytho Weapons, but you can get 2 for free. If you want more, you can buy more, but I would just hold out to the next town. I mean, they sell the same thing, I would assume, but you get more gil along the way, and you don't have to grind that extra 30 gil for that item you want. I gotta say, it's pretty sweet that black mages can use bows. Doesn't make them so useless. I know that in the NES they can use knives, rods, and bows. I don't know if they can use knives right now, honestly, but wouldn't be surprised. No, they can't. So I guess they switched knives with bows. Gotta say that it does make them more useful in battle, especially with the point system, which is one of the reasons why they want to bring a black mage in Final Fantasy 1, because of the point system. I'm like, yep, you're only gonna be useful for like 3 casts and then you're gonna suck. There's one more spot I want to go to that I'm sure most of you have noticed that I ignored, and it's kind of for good reason. Kind of. By the way, to make editing me's job easier, if you see awkward edits when it comes to speaking to the NPC that follows you or accompanies you, that's because, well, I'm trying to get only the unique ones or specific ones to pop out, you know, to not waste time. Anyways, this is where I wanted to go, inside the inn, which I kind of ignored for a reason, and that's... honestly, there wasn't really a good reason, but whatever. I don't think you can talk to the barkeep, though. Or can you? I doubt it. I've tried. I've never been able to talk to the barkeep. I think I should just give up. And that chick here looks like Wendy's. The fast food franchise Wendy's. I don't know. Honestly, I thought that was the case. It was job level. But I was dead wrong. By the by, when you switch jobs in the NES version, the Famicom version, you had to manually remove all the equipment. However, in here, this game, they did something nice and said, you know what? We'll remove it for you. Because we have the technology for that. So that's nice of them. Gotta make Arc useful by having all 3 spells. For me, I'm gonna go get Poison because, well, I think that'll be most useful. But one more thing to showcase. And that's it? Okay, maybe that's not it. There's one more thing I need to show off. I mean, if you were ever playing this game without the manual that the DS provides, which you can get online for free. Talk to this dude here. And yeah, this guy pretty much gives you a rundown on all the classes. Didn't really think it was worth it, but at the same time, like, I mean, I could tell you what they do, the manuals tell you what they do, but let's say you're renting the game, you just talk to him and like, oh, you know, fucking, you can do this and this with this class, and you also do this, and so forth. Cool thing though, I mean, if I were to give, I already explained this, but exchange, if I wanted to make Refia or Ingus a white mage or whatever, you know, just exchange magic. That might be a game breaker on Final Fantasy V, so I understand why they would have removed it. So it looks like our Papa to Papa is upset. Alright, so I've officially done everything I need to do. I know they built a ram. You'd think it'd be strong enough to withstand, like, the whole ship being, well, exploded. But that's not the case. Huh, I guess nothing new from Sid. That's cool. You enemies though, so I should turn off auto battle. What are these things called? Basilisks, so early in the game. Alright, well, I hope they don't turn us into stone. Or else. You know what? This is a good time to test magic spread. Maybe with... fuck it. I'm gonna heal in the village anyway, so... They should be weak against ice. Let's see what they got. And as they said, advanced will leave you more vulnerable to more damage. These guys do kind of hit hard, from what I remember. But, I mean, it's only 2 enemies. I'm next to a town. I can risk it. Yeah, they hit plenty hard. Not surprised that the game wants you to buy the best equipment for every town as you go outside, because everyone's gonna be shitting on your face, because who the fuck cares that you're the 4 warriors of the light? All we care is about killing you and shit. You know what? Let's do one more battle. Maybe Sid will pop in. No, Sid. Now that I've hit Conan, this is the officially breaking point for me where the whole game becomes blind. I mean, stepping outside, I know what's inside the village still, but you know, once I step outside, it's the breaking point of going blind. I want magic. Give me magic. I don't remember all the secrets to this place though. I know how to get the treasure that you need to advance the plot, but that's about it. Seriously though, imagine me for the whole Let's Play doing this. Maybe I don't remember anything because there isn't anything here, but I don't know. If it happens, it happens. You know, from a far out angle, she kind of looks like a ventriloquist dummy. But I guess that's just her chin and mouth of the sagginess doing that. Maybe we'll see Desk later on. I don't know. Seriously, I don't know. Well, that's very useful information, man. Thank you. It was the same fucking dance. Shut up. I just like seeing their tits jiggle. Alright, let's see what's in here. Thunder. I don't have room for it though. I am gonna buy one though. Wait, it's a level 2? Yeah, level 2, sweet. Looking at my gill. Well, I definitely want thunder. I have a feeling I'll probably get poison or thunder as they go in a dungeon. But then again, maybe they just give us spells because it's the beginning of the game. And I just left their door permanently unlocked. I'm such a dick. There are some JRPGs or games in general where you can open the door but not enter it. I used to like being a little dick about it and like, I opened your door. Right, these are in quantity. Alright, I'm gonna buy armor first. Since the enemies are destroying me, I need to survive the attacks more than, well, dish it out. Nothing new. Still need to check the inn and whatever the other thing next to it is. But I wanted a free heal. Maybe that's the revivification fountain, I guess. I think Dragon Quest has something similar to it. Well, everyone can wear Mithril armor, except Ark, obviously. Ark gets none of this, but he will get the bracers. And it is cost effective. I can probably afford everything and maybe a weapon for Refia. Refia's gonna need definitely gonna need knives or daggers, whatever the thing was called. I'm lucky enough for Arc. Sweet. I don't think this casts anything though. Yeah. Take 2 of those, 1 of these, and that's about it. I'm broke, but all of it went to, well, making us freaking powerful and shit. So I'm gonna equip all this stuff before I step outside, but via transition, so you don't get to see all that shit. In the meantime, let's go grab this miracle elixir that the dude proposed at a wandering mage left for us to obtain. And you guys already saw it, and the game made it pretty obvious, but they also want you to go way out of your way to get it. We're gonna get a powerful level 2 spell for white magic to resurrect her. Only not really. You get an elixir in the very beginning of the game, and when I got that, before I talked to Sid's, well, to Sid in general. Fuck, now that you mention it, I fucked up. Shit, I just remembered something. Well, I can just reload the file, which I'm most likely gonna do. And if you're lucky, at the very end of the video, I'll show you the characters if they succeed playing a piano, or they succeed. But now that I remembered what happens with the elixir, and because you helped Sid's wife, yeah, I just feel like I fucked up so bad. And for good reason. Gotta say though, based on her age and Sid's beard length, Sid picked a nice lady. But yeah, if you can't guess by now, I did fuck up because Sid gives you a bunch of items in exchange for the elixir, rather his wife surviving. Like, all I gave her was a cough syrup drink, man. What the hell? And those stairs make it very obvious that there's a hidden path here. Yeah, look at all that gil. But then again, with all the stuff that I got, I didn't really waste my gil. But I'm hoping none of it whatever I bought is not inside these chests, then, you know, I wouldn't have to reload the file. Although if that's the case, that's the case. Not like a lot happened anyways. Gnomish bread, I think that's like the first, god damn it. Well, I guess I'm reloading the file. I think this is the first game to include something like gnomish bread. Could be wrong. I don't know how many iron arrows we got from that though. Blind, okay, you get blind, not poison. So that's the first level 2 spell we get in a chest. Wait a minute. Did I skip? No, I don't think I did. Yeah, well, suffice to say I am skipping while I'm reloading it, but you're not gonna see any of that shit. And everything I bought, I'm still gonna keep, just minus the great bow. I'm doing all this shit just for a great bow. But that's cool. Anyways, with that said and done, thank you for watching this part of Let's Play Final Fantasy 3 with me, Opaque Flake, part of the year of Final Fantasy, making these parts smaller for you guys, cause, yeah. The next part, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I really don't. But let's find out. Okay, thanks, bye.